Hey everyone, old Mitch back here today with another service video for y'all. Today we are going to be servicing my Craftsman GT 6500. I'm not going to do the oil or nothing like that. I just want to replace the ignition coil and the spark plugs and the air filter. That's probably all I'm going to do for now. Worry about the oil later. So I got various parts here. We have air filter with pre-filter, ignition coil, which is just a knockoff on Amazon. I didn't go to the parts store or nothing. Then we got two Champion spark plugs, because this is a V-twin. So when you're getting ready to change your ignition coil out, you need to take this top cover shroud off. It's not that hard. Usually it's two bolts in the front, two on one on each side, and then usually it's two in the back. And you'll have to undo the if you have a fuel pump on your engine, you'll have to undo that, which it's already undone. I just put it back on here just so I could show y'all, and then it should come off just like this. And that's what your engine will look like after you take the top cover off. Alright, so we are after this guy right here. This ignition coil is pretty shot, really. It only runs on one cylinder, but after a few minutes it warms up, the other cylinder will kick in, and I don't really want it running like that. So we're going to go ahead and replace it. That one right there is actually still pretty good, so I'm going to leave that one alone. But let's go ahead and start digging into this. So it's usually two bolts to take it off. You have to undo these plugs right here, so that ain't too hard. Disconnect your spark plug boot like that, and then you're going to want to take off these two bolts on top. I would recommend not putting them back on with the impact, but you can take them off with the impact. And then just put them in your handy dandy bolt tray, or any kind of dish or small bowl or cup will work. So then that's ready to be taken out. And then we're gonna get the new one out. Gonna unbox that. Flip the... Alright. Yep. And one thing you might want to do is put them side by side. Make sure, what you can tell, they are kind of a little different, but that looks like the same ignition coil. So I'm gonna let it ride. And it's a little windy out today. I'm going to put y'all back up on the tripod. Alright. So now what you want to do is you want to stick it in here like this. You might have to bend these up just so you can get the prongs to fit, which that ain't too bad. Make sure you try to put them on straight, because you don't want to leave them tangled up, because that might cause a bad connection. So you just hold it into place, and then take your two bolts that you took off a little while ago, stick them back on. Now I know I said don't put them back on with the impact, but I'm a trained professional, so I pretty much know how to. What the heck? It's kind of weird. Alright, that one's down pretty tight. It's kind of, I'll show you all in just a second. Put it in 2 and 1. Yeah, if you have a 3-speed impact, just be careful. You can see it's got 3 speeds right there. Alright. Now I think we're going to put the new, make sure your flywheel spins too, because you don't want nothing binding up once you put the new one on. So yeah, if it looks like everything clears. Alright. I guess now we'll change the spark plugs out. I'm gonna go ahead and take the old ones off first. Just use this bucket as a seat for right now. Dang, Joker's on there. There we go, got it. I was turning it the right way to start with. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and replace both of these since we got a new coil on here. Yeah, you can see it's kind of burnt. Alright. Let me bring everything over here so y'all can, so I ain't got to keep coming back over here. Usually these come pre-gapped, so I'm just going to let it ride like that. Shoot. What? Don't tell me I bought the wrong... I was sure that it was the right number. So it should ought to go in there. What? Let me try something real fast. Oh, it's like straight forward. It's not even angled. What? I really don't want to strip it out. So then I'll be replacing a top end, and I don't want to do that. There we go. Then you just want to give it one good little torque. You don't want to tighten it too tight. Alright, that's torque to spec. That should work. So now we just snap the new one on. And then we move to the other side. Clean some of that off. Yeah. Alright, so a little bit of POV. Just gonna take that off. And then we need, crap, I left it over there. I'm gonna set y'all up right here on the footboard. Nah, y'all can't see it. Oh, I know. I know what I'm gonna do. That ain't gonna work either. Got an idea. I think that'll work fine like that. Yeah. I'm gonna move over here just so y'all can see me. See what I'm doing. Yeah, so you just want to loosen, zoom in on a little bit. No, zoom don't work in first person. The other one's in fair shape, but I'm going to go ahead and replace it anyway. Alright. And we got to slap the new one in. Oh. What? Should be threading in there. I'll have to get back down so I can see what I'm doing. Do that, it's just going to cross thread. Let me try something else. There is one thing I have not tried yet. Come on, man. There we go. We're going now. Put y'all a little bit closer. Put y'all on top of this bucket so y'all could see. Alright, that's torqued to spec. Alright, that spark plug is back in. Now the next step, we're going to change the air filter. Get some of the sawdust off me. Been doing a little bit of woodworking here this past weekend. I showed you me servicing that. I was in here doing a little bit of woodwork. Excuse me a second. Thought I had to sneeze. Alright, now we're going to change the air filter, and then we'll start her up and see how she runs. We'll put everything back together and then see how she runs. Clean the bottom of that off. What? Don't tell me I got the wrong air filter. Oh, there we go. Got it. Never mind. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and button this thing back up. Alright, that's one. Got the two front ones already on. We're halfway there. I'm gonna tilt this thing up just so y'all. Maybe I should try hand tightening it first. Okay, got that knocked out. And that's tightened down. Now we're just gonna use this. Back in place. Oh my gosh. There it is. Oh. There we go. Now we're talking. It's so unlikely. It's only one thing to do. guess that'll ride like that. Now let's get this other side back in place. If this side will even budge. Oh, there we go. Alright. Only thing left to do is to start it and see how she fires. I gotta go find the key first. Just give me a moment. Got the key. You know what would help? Turning the fuel on. I'd say she's a runner. Thing runs better than it ever has. Well guys, I think I'm gonna cut the video here. Stay tuned for my backpack blower service and my steel service. Right up there in the corner. Backpack blower is still currently in my parents' house. I'm gonna get that. But I'll see y'all in the next video. Later.